katibu mkuu wa chama Edwin Sifuna. Tuko pamoja, msijali.
Okay, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to my YouTube channel. Please, I want to request you, if it is your first time to view, please do 3 things to my YouTube channel: subscribe, like, and even comment on my YouTube channel. Today's reaction is that I want to tell you that team Edwin Sifuna bado inayumbayumba, whereby haijajua ni kipi hasa kitaweza kuenda up na yeye, kwa sababu ukiangalia things venye zinamwendea is like people were doing something against him. Na sasa kuna mpango ambayo imejieleza wazi nini hasa kinaendelea ili Edwin Sifuna apitie yale ambayo anapitia, but ameenda kuappeal. Je, wewe unaonaje? Thank you for watching, but remember to subscribe, to like, and to comment. I'm coming back for more reaction.
To say much, you are told not to say 1 term or 2 term, but I want to make it a bit clear here that for me, I am not also in 1 term or 2 term. I am in what you call term Raila Odinga, and that's what people don't understand. Raila Odinga has left us with a legacy. And if we want to be good people, we should come together. The 1-termers and the 2-termers. We must build one ODM. And it is high time. Bishop Kodia here, I talk to you on behalf of the clergy that please call our senior politicians here. Call Professor Nyang, call Orengo, call Oburu, call all these people and sit with Bishop Kodia. Bishop Kodia, you're the one I talk to. Sit with Onginjo, sit with the Bishop Okoth and all the senior clergy and see how you can bring these people together. Put a mediation team that can support this process. Secondly, I want to appeal to our trustees like Wako. Don't sit on the fence. Wako Gumo, you are the people here. Bosire and all the senior people who are in this party, come out, sit together with this clergy, and let us see how we can bring back this party. We can go nowhere with these 2 factions. That is the truth of the matter. We have senior leaders. Torome, uko wapi? Lokopir, uko wapi? Mumingaru, don't sit on the fence. You are friends of Raila. If Raila's party is going bad, rudisha kila mtu kwa meza. Kujeni tuongee, turudishe hii party, ikuwe party moja, tusaidiane and see how we can move forward. Don't castigate me when you see me speaking to Orengo. I also speak to Wanga. So why should you castigate us because I want people to come back together? What is wrong? Don't think that if you're in CD Linda Ground and Linda Wanaishi, Raila was Linda Ground and Raila was Linda Wanaishi. Adiabo mimi ni Linda Ground na Linda Walipata. Kama I was already with Linda Ground. I'm one of the only women who has been vying. Sijapewa certificate ya party. So I'm Linda Ground. Nyinyi kujeni kwa Linda Ground na Linda Wanaishi, tukae pamoja na to make sure that this party is going to go on. Otherwise, we are going to lose. There's no table. There's no table we will go when we are not one united ODM.
Late last evening, we were made aware of the decision by the ODM party, NEC, purporting for the 2nd time to remove Secretary General Edwin Sifuna from office. On the face of it, the decision bears similarities with the first one in February, and procedural, unfair, and contrary to the party's constitution.
Yes, in a political party there's always differences of opinion on some issues, but the political party itself must have a firm stand on a particular issue. And that's why people can talk this way and this way. Ultimately, there's an official position that will be articulated by the party. And the spokesman of the party is usually the Secretary General. So Sifuna. When Mr. Sifuna speaks, he's speaking on behalf of the party.
how significant is Winnie Odinga's presence in Edwin Sifuna's phone?
Winnie Odinga is simply making a statement. She's saying that I see in Sifuna what I saw in my dad. Sifuna carries the spirit of Baba. Sifuna carries the courage of Baba. Sifuna carries the desire to save Kenya that was present in Baba. Sifuna espouses everything that Baba believed in. He believed in democracy, he believed in the people, he believed in Mwananchi, he believed in going to where Mwananchi is. That's why you hear him, Akobusia, he's planning Vihiga, he's planning Kitengela. Sifuna is a smaller version of Baba. And so from where we sit, Winnie is looking at Sifuna and saying, wait a minute, I can see power brokers, but I can also see a small version of Baba in Sifuna. And she's standing in the right side of history. Congratulations, Winnie, and thank you for standing on the right side of history.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most spoken about topics in the political arena of the Republic of Kenya this week is the story in regards to the ODM move to officially remove Edwin Sifuna for the second time as the Orange Democratic Movement Party's Secretary General. A move that many of ODM allies celebrated, saying that it was time for Sifuna to be kicked out of the party. But one thing for sure, and one question that a lot of Kenyans asked, was this move by Orange Democratic Movement Party to kick out Edwin Sifuna welcomed by the Raila Amolo Odinga family? Because if there was somebody that stood the ground to protect Edwin Sifuna from removal from the party ODM when he was alive, was one the late Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga defended Sifuna's move to criticize the government that he himself, Raila Amolo Odinga, had entered into a broad-based agreement with, saying that Sifuna was entitled to make his own political decision. And it was his democratic right to criticize the government when he saw the government did not, meet the standards of the agreement that they had signed. This move is one that actually many within the Orange Democratic Movement Party circles, even when Raila Amolo Odinga was alive, did not welcome, because they saw Sifuna as a threat to the man that was actually fattening their bank accounts every day, and that is William Ruto. And when the question of whether the Raila Amolo Odinga family was supporting the removal of Edwin Sifuna from the party came up, one person brought the whole perspective of what the Raila Amolo Odinga family is playing at in regards to Sifuna's removal. And that is the Ayala Member of Parliament and the last born daughter to the late former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, aspiring Member of Parliament come the year 2027, Winnie Odinga. Winnie shared a reflective message on politics and leadership following the development within the ODM party, including the removal of Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna as the party's Secretary General. In a statement she posted on social media, Winnie challenged the common belief that politics is purely a game of numbers, arguing that ideas and strategy are equally important in shaping political outcomes. And I read, she said, they said politics was about numbers. I figured out it was also about ideas, she wrote. The ODM figure highlighted experience working behind the scene, noting that some of the most influential political contributions are made away from public rallies and media attention. From campaign war rooms to changing the conversation, I have spent years proving that strategy isn't always the loudest voice in the room. Sometimes it's the one holding the whiteboard, she added. Her remarks sparked discussion among political observers, with many interpreting the message as a reminder of growing role played by strategists, policy advisors, and communication teams in modern politics. Unlike traditional politics that largely relied on public mobilization, today's political environment increasingly depends on data analysis, digital engagement, messaging, and long-term planning to influence public opinion and electoral outcomes. Supporters praised Winnie for highlighting the contribution of behind-the-scenes actors who often shape campaigns and policy conversations without occupying elected offices. Our comments also came at a time when younger leaders are becoming more active in Kenyan's political space, embracing technology, strategic communication, and issue-based engagement to connect with citizens. Political analysts say the statement reflects an evolving understanding of leadership, where influence is measured not only by public visibility, but also by the ability to shape ideas, narratives, and decision-making processes. A conversation continued following ODM's recent leadership changes. Winnie's remarks have added another perspective of the debate, emphasizing that political impact can be achieved both on the political stage and behind closed doors where strategies are developed. Now, in my understanding of Winnie Odinga's message, there is one thing that came out here. Winnie is a person that has avoided the publicity that came with defecting from the Oburu Odinga team or the William Ruto's team, or defecting from the two-term singing battalion and joining the Sifuna team, which is called Leader Mwananchi. She avoided to be either associated with the Sifuna team or the Oburu Odinga team. But at one point, Winnie Odinga showed a hand to the public. She revealed where our alliance lie, and that was with one Edwin Sifuna. And at another moment, she proved that she was with her uncle, Oburu Odinga, the ODM party leader. But now, with the recent development and seeing how Winnie Odinga has turned to play background politics and avoided making public declaration, one thing is clear. With what happened in February of the year 2026, when William Ruto appointed Mama Ida Odinga as the United Nations Environmental Program Ambassador, that was a very huge risk that William Ruto took, and a very calculated one, to tame Winnie Odinga. Because that appointment came just a day or two after Winnie Odinga had actually held her first political rally in Kamukunji grounds, Kibera, and where she had declared that she will be challenging the Orange Democratic Movement party leadership, more so challenging her uncle, Oburu Odinga. But when William Ruto offered that position to her mother, Winnie retreated to the...
Welcome, and hope you have subscribed in this channel, guys, because here you will get fact news, and we are talking more about our country and different country and what is happening in our country. So guys, Edwin Sifuna, former let me call Edwin Sifuna former SG of ODM, and there is a conflict between Linda Mwananchi and Linda Grounder, and the problem between those two teams is the vehicle type of PRADO. That vehicle Edwin Sifuna was given with the Raila Amolo Odinga as a gift, but as we are talking now, wamekataa katakata ya kwamba gari hatabaki nayo, bali ataweza gari yake itaweza kuchukuliwa. Hilo ni swala la kwanza. Swala la pili ni kwamba vita ambavyo vinaendelea kwa ODM ni kana kwamba imefika mahali kwamba so ni kitu ambacho hakiwezi fanyika, ama lolote haliwezi likafanyika kuokoa chama cha ODM, kwa sababu ukiangalia maandamano ambayo yamekuwepo hivi majuzi, utaona ya kwamba kuna watu ambao ni opposition leader walitoka kwenda kuandamana na those parents ambao walipoteza watoto wao samani, na kitu ambacho hakikunifurahisha ama kitu ambacho niliona kwamba hakifai ni pale ambapo hao viongozi wanaenda kuingia kwa magari zao, maprado zao, then wengine wanachukua pikipiki, then wanaacha hao wamama wakiwa wamesimama hivyo. So my question is that you just imagine kitu kibaya ama polisi wangefika hapo na nia yao iwe mbaya, nini ingehapenia au wamama wote? So that guys, mimi naweza sema tu kwamba yes, we are doing things, yes, we are supporting the politics, yes, we are supporting our leaders, but the something that I can tell you is that don't ever trust those people, or don't ever put your mind on those people, because each and every day or end of the day you will be the one who will suffer, you will be the one who will cry, you know. But those people who you are crying for, even they don't know you, they don't even know if you are existing in this life. So that's why I can tell you that this is our country, yes, and we love our country, yes, but the problem is that those leaders that we are supporting, so this is our country, and when you can see the goals that our country had, it make our country to be the best country ever. But if you just imagine mzazi maybe amepoteza mwanawe, then mumeandamana nyinyi wote kwamba mnaenda kumfariji, all of a suddenly nyinyi mnatoka mnaingia kwa magari zenu mnaenda, then mnaacha hawa mama wakiwa hivyo, then watoke kule polisi ama waguns watoke anywhere, then waanze kuadhibu hawa mama. Who will be someone to blame there, or who will carry that cross? So that thing means kuona ikiwa kwa upande wangu sikuona ikiwa something good, because hiyo ni naweza sema vipi, kujipenda ama kufanya kitu kwa sababu unaona kwamba you need those you need that to be popular, or you need popularism towards the people. But I myself, I can say that ODM, the party that makes people to fly, to shine, to be the great leaders in this country is ODM, and under Raila Amolo Odinga. But if, as we are talking now, Raila Amolo Odinga is no more, and if Raila Amolo Odinga angelikuwepo, je, Edwin Sifuna angelikuwa ametimuliwa kwenye chama cha ODM? Hilo ni swali ambayo yapaswa sisi zote tujiulize. Swali lingine ni kwamba, je, ni kwa nini Edwin Sifuna na Rigathi Gachagua hawakutokea kwenye maandamano ya 25 June? That is a question mark and a hidden agenda whereby kuna uzito fulani ambao, kuna kitu kizito ambacho kilikuwa kinashuhudiwa pale, ndiposa hakuweza kuonekana. So guys, if you are watching my video, please, for the first time, I want to request you to subscribe, to like, and even to comment on my video. But for my returning viewers, may God bless you so much as you are proceeding to watch my video until the end. Thank you, God bless you, until we meet again in another video. Yours, MIKEANN'S reaction.